What's going on, everybody? We got a very special episode of PPP for y'all today, man. We have a Ritenour football alumni, my dog, Ryan's former teammate, former first team all-conference running back from Ritenour High School, Brandon Brown. Brandon, what's going on with you, brother?
Man, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Yeah, we happy to have you on the show, man.
Yeah, bro. Y'all boys good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we chilling, man. We chilling. You know, we actually going up to we got a trip planned up to Oklahoma in a couple of weeks. You know, we looking forward to that.
Damn, yeah. I actually seen that on the last podcast. I know you guys gonna be heading up to Oklahoma. That's probably like maybe an hour. No, not an hour. I'm sorry.
No, bro. That's about a foot. That's about what is.
Wow.
Well, we flying, so we ain't driving.
If he's driving, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not.
I ain't driving. I'm not fucking driving though.
Ain't nothing wrong with driving, shit.
Not that long, cause it's like 7-8 hours of nothing but land. Ryan know better than I do.
Not even bullshit.
Yeah, he done made that drive more than once. Yeah, you better than me.
Fuck you, my family.
You a lot better than me.
Shit, why not come? Shit.
Yeah. Shit, hey, you come to the game. That's it, if you want to.
That's gonna be hard because when is it? Like September what?
September 10th. That's the second home game.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, that's tough.
Ryan wanted to go when they played a team that that wasn't really ranked or anything like that because he wanted to see an ass whooping, which I can't blame him.
You think it was like the more intense game, bro?
Yeah.
Not for the first.
But shit, we ain't gonna waste no time, man. I know.
The first ever
Which one?
Game, no, nigga, no, I want to see ass whooping. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you need to see some shit that's gonna get your heart rate up. Motherfuckers is close game, battling, goddamn rain if you want it to be.
Like when y'all was.
What's it? We got to get this experience out the way first.
No, they
barely.
won. Yeah, they barely won though.
Yeah, hook them horns.
Yeah, hook them.
Man, fuck Texas, man. I forgot you a Texas fan.
I mean, so let me give you a little bit of background for that. So the reason why I like Texas is because my boy Dilly Cheese, another Ritenour football alumni.
Yeah, shout out Dale. Shout out Dale.
So that's on.
That's man. Yep, I feel you. But shit, we're not going to waste no time, and we're going to go ahead and hop off into it because I know you got limited time. So, of course, 2011, you was all-conference. 2010, your sophomore year, you made the varsity team. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 39 carries, 6 receptions for 81 yards. 2011 was obviously your best year. That's when you took over the starting job in the backfield. 135 carries, 805 yards, 7 touchdowns. 15 catches, 220 yards for 3 touchdowns, and that year you made first team all conference.
Yeah. I had that 1K life, man. It's hard to get there. It really.
Offensive line for that.
Well, yeah. Then we ran a committee backfield too, didn't we?
Yeah. For the most part, I mean, you definitely had guys going around, but yeah, I mean, that type of offense we ran was go get those numbers regardless, even if you was a decent running back.
Right, and that's right around the time. Wasn't that right around the time they changed the conferences, or was the Suburban North still Hazelwood East and Central and all them schools?
Yeah, so like during that time, it was still the same conference. I want to say probably like 2015, 2016, just when they finally transitioned over there with the Parkway schools. So, and this Parkway schools, and I think Pattonville went over there as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Now that we on video, I want to ask you this because I definitely this is how I feel. I feel like if they would have changed the conferences back when y'all was in high school or 2010, 2011, I definitely feel like Ritenour would have had way more success because we played in one of the toughest conferences in the St. Louis area.
Yeah.
Like we had, well, y'all, I say y'all because I wasn't on the team.
No, man, not even like that, man. You guys is part of it. I mean, you guys went to school there, so you always would have that orange and black in your heart. So I mean, you always rep it. But I mean, I definitely agree, man. If we were to switch over to that conference, we easy would have been going to state each and every year. Because I want to say the time I've been there, we were supposed to have went to state at least twice. And even when I first had got on the varsity, man, that team was so well put together. It was just
very well put together.
Dealing with the McLuhan North, the Hazelwoods, you go East Central. You know, West ain't about nothing. But I mean, everybody else speaks volume, bro.
Yeah, see, y'all got a former football player saying that, so it ain't that. Don't. I don't want nobody coming to attack me. You heard it first from the man himself.
Nah, for real, man.
2012 was that the year you ended up getting hurt?
Yeah, man. So 2012, man, just a couple weeks for the season, man. I don't want to go in detail too much about the shit, but I mean, for the people out there that know, man, they kind of know what happened. But I actually did end up taking a shoulder injury. Then I did do rehab, and then I got back. And then Doc was I never knew Doc's real name, man. Doc, a trainer.
I don't think none of us did. That's what we knew him as.
Yeah,
Doc.
so I guess Doc, man. So look, check this out, fellas. So I get back from the doctors for like a regular checkup because I've been doing therapy on the shit. So I get in there,
Right.
the doctor, hey, Brandon, I want to do another checkup. Make sure the doctors check out. This is like before we play somebody. I forget who it is. So we get in there, we doing the several exercises. He's like, how you feel? I'm like, I feel good. And then like his ass, he does something to my shoulder. And he's like, man, like it kind of went out, but I didn't feel it. Okay, I mean, yeah, I didn't really feel the pain at the time. I guess my heart rate was up.
Right.
So he just popped it out. He was like, man, it's still weak right there. Then he just popped it back in. And I'm like, damn. I maybe thought like my shit was hurting from like all the different exercises we was doing leading up to that process.
Right.
So I mean, I felt like I had that injury. I mean, that was my worst year at Ritenour. I say as far as playing football, but I mean, it had some other things to do with that as well. I mean, you get a guy that's all conference. I'm getting schools hitting me up like crazy.
Right.
Let me go out there. Granted, I did get hurt. I came back. He let me start a couple games here and there. I wasn't performing due to a high level, but I mean, you still got to roll with your dogs, man. The same.
Yeah, most
Like,
definitely.
you roll with your quarterback no matter what. No matter what, you go keep rolling with him. Shit. That's what I
Especially, when you had the year that you had the previous year. And I mean, I want to get, now that you on the show, I want to give you your props because a lot of people that didn't get an opportunity to see you shine your senior year, or, you didn't get if you felt like you didn't get to put out enough film, you was definitely a dog. Every one of them touches you got, you made them matter. Like, you made them count. I can say that. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Ron can attest to that because he saw it firsthand. He was out there on the field with you.
Technique, yep. Real football player. If
Yeah.
you want to
I
play
always,
a
like-
high school football team, and you had to pick the perfect running back, it's that nigga right there. I had the privilege of watching him play.
Yeah.
Man. Solid football player.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Ryan School a shout out as well because I think I told Ryan this. To me, you reminded me of you had an Adrian Peterson running style. Like you was very, when you get downhill and open field, ain't nobody bringing you. It ain't gonna be one person bringing you down.
Hey, have a goddamn shoestring. It's gonna be one of those two, man. Hey, man, I want to touch on a good point, man. My boy Ryan. Hey, Ryan didn't really get a chance like that, man. But Ryan would have been a good ass linebacker because they had that boy out of position, bro. I understand the offensive purposes. I get it. No skill. Ryan could be no running back. He could have played fullback though. They could have but they put my dog on the line, bro. But I feel like they should have gave him a shot at linebacker, bro. And Ryan in the weight room was putting up numbers, bro, with me and some of them strong ass cats. They know who they are. Ryan was right there with us, bro, throughout the whole time. He gave
Right.
man a shot, bro. For real, that's a shot at a linebacker, bro. Real talk.
Trust me, I get it. I mean, he said his ass still be pumping iron now.
Kind of nigga.
He be outlifting me.
Hey, shit,
You gotta get that protein. Gotta get that protein. So, I want to talk about the recruiting process. what schools were you looking at, and what schools were looking at you, and what schools did you want to get recruited by?
Okay, perfect, man. So I'm gonna start with the schools I was getting recruited by. I'm gonna start my best year, man. Best year getting a whole lot of schools from D1 AA's, like the South. Was it SEMO? Yeah, like the SEMOs of the world. Northern Illinois, Eastern. This is like all these D1 AA schools. So I was just against Rashawn, and then these other letters I was getting in the mail, they were like official letters. You know what I'm saying? But like, they were still letters coming in. Like I had letters from like Stanford, Michigan, KU. Like I'm getting all these cats looking at me, bro. Indiana, like, I still got all the letters at home, bro. Like, I have all.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you right there, because I'm a Michigan State fan, so we don't bring up no Big Ten school. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. No, go ahead, bro.
Go to the league, man, and go to the Big Ten, man. Big Ten, proud of bro. Real tough.
Well, see, I always say if you want defense, you go look at like the Big Ten, because you know they always have guys coming out of Ohio. Well, yeah.
Defense, yeah, but I'm talking about like you want to like be like a decent running back in the NFL. You want to go up north, man, for real. Up north, that's where you run the ball at. Look at Zeke, man. Shit.
Yeah, Ohio State. Shout out St. Louis. We got quite a few guys from St. Louis in the league, and I'm happy to see that, because that's my whole goal with this podcast is to bring more light to recruiting in St. Louis and Missouri, because I definitely, over the years, I didn't play. I definitely feel like with all the guys that I've seen play and all the guys I've seen play against Ritenour, I definitely feel like there was a lot of talent at our school and at every one of those schools, that a lot of these guys, if they'd have had the opportunity to shine on the collegiate level or on the professional level, they definitely could have made some noise.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. It's like the whole recruiting process in St. Louis is weird, man, because like growing up, you may play in the JFL, or you may play like at a high school, name of the high school, but it'd be like their junior team. So like what they do is, man, like the powerhouses, like they get the good ass coaches at the lower levels in the JFL, and these coaches are telling the high schools, like, hey man, this kid here gonna be good. This kid gonna be good. And then what they do is they use an address, like they take the city kid, and he'll go to Dismet, he'll go to CBC, all these different places, and the cat may stay down the street from us, bro. Like, bro, he's going to this public school, getting his name out there more, which is going to help him. I mean, granted though, when you go to the public schools, man, you got to deal with me of the world, you got to deal with the turns, the DJs, you got to deal with cats like that. You got to deal with guys who are hungry. So we go to some other schools, like the more schools with structure, the better facilities, just a better overall school, and they have like the private schools,
pretty
private school, but it could be like some good ass public schools as well. But basically, what I'm saying is that like they get the kids. Granted, they skilled players are their best players, bro. But also,
all the time,
like everybody else, they not gonna get out of line. They go do their job and go home. They ain't gonna see them cursing. You ain't gonna see them tunging. You ain't gonna see none of that. They gonna do exactly what they mean, and they all fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying? They all, and it's just different, bro. When you go to the public schools, you deal with the cat who brother might be in the game. Little brother trying to go to practice. His brother in the fight, so now he got to go over there and do that. The private schools,
they're just unfortunate situations, man.
The private schools, you ain't got to worry about that. Hey, you go over here for the day. To the coach mom gonna drop you back off in the city. That's how I go, bro. Like, I mean, it sucks because like we get a whole lot of cats that like should go to the public schools, man. The public schools,
right? Man,
I'm telling you, it shows so much awareness, and what they do in St. Louis, they just keep on stacking on these programs who are already developed in these private schools, and you can't compete against that. It's hard because the numbers match up and the numbers produce.
Yep. Ryan, you had some questions, didn't you?
Public school thing, but you have to do like some illegal ass, before the NIL deal ass shit. And you wanted that shit to pop. Cause how the fuck Patterville go to state? I just want to throw that out. Not all them niggas. They had like 5 niggas that was
bro.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Oh, hey, hold on now. I do got a couple friends from Pattonville that watched the podcast, and they was cold. I give them that because it was a dude in my class.
We was up there. Right after we graduated.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan. Tim, bro. Whenever you before you graduated, bro, Pattonville had them guys, bro. It was a couple of them had new, bro, but them guys was good. But like,
it seemed like after the class of 2011 graduated, that's when y'all started. You know, that's when y'all started. Y'all won that rivalry for like the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Because every game I went to when y'all played them, I know y'all used to kick their ass.
Hey, it should be a walk in the park, man. For real.
Yeah.
Walk in the park.
So, what was your most memorable moment or memorable game in high school? It could be either one of the years that you had. I know my most memorable moment. I think y'all was playing Riverview Gardens, and you took the motherfucking ball right up the middle, straight down the sideline. Yeah, I remember that one.
Ooh, man, that game, bro. That game was muddy. Boy, I got player of the game, bro. The coach was like, man, number two is doing this thing. I'm like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you did your thing all throughout high school, so I definitely got it there. That's the whole point of this podcast, to give you your props.
That real talk. But I
11 season, man, that shit was like poetry in motion, bro. For real though, bro. I'm like, damn, this nigga cold as fuck. Beat up,
bro.
Beat up,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was going crazy, bro. I don't know what was going on. Like, bro, it was like that second year just kicked in, bro.
Easy.
That's because your ass finally got you took over the full-time starting running back role in the, on the offense, so you finally had a chance to go crazy.
Nah, for real.
Because I know the year before they had Theron, and Theron he was doing this thing. That's what Theron he was doing this thing. So once you took over the starting running back role, you finally had your chance to shine. Fully shine.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Me and Theron kind of had a similar situation, man. I
Yeah.
know it's junior.
Definitely. Shout out to Theron. I know you probably gonna see this, bro. I ain't forgot about you either, dog.
Monster. I'm like,
bro was
you
crazy.
23 years old in high school, bro. Stop lying, bro. No, motherfucker.
Bro.
Fucking man-child.
No, for real.
Fucking man-child.
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because when I say my sophomore year, when I was his backup, bro, he was going crazy. Then he ended up getting hurt, bro. Then once he got hurt, that's when I kind of took over, and that's kind of it seems like it's a pattern. I haven't thought about it till right now in this moment, bro. It seems like the running backs at Ritenour, they would get their breakout year, and then like their senior year, they wouldn't have those same numbers because that younger classmate would start to get his shine and start to come up. Because it seemed like it was a pattern, because that's happened the same thing with me and Theron. And then happened with me. Then I shout out to my boy Bar and Dale, man. Those two guys, bro. They did that thing when it was that time, bro. I give them that, bro. For real.
Yeah.
We had the team. I ain't gonna lie to you. You talk about creating a Madden franchise. Bro, we had the team, 10th, bro.
We was 10th in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, that's what I think that
in the state of Missouri, number 10, bro.
That 2011 year when y'all went like 8-0, y'all went 8-0. Like I definitely thought that was the year y'all was gonna get it done.
We got defense. We had, bro, because all them. It was just a perfect situation, bro. It was just a perfect situation. It was just so perfect.
It was, bro. Man.
So you talked about there was a situation that you really didn't want to get off into. Do you care if you don't want to, you don't have to speak on it. But do you care to speak on that situation? Because there's a lot of people that don't know what went on. You always got them people that wonder, like, damn, what happened to him after high school? Yeah. So, I mean, do you care to touch on that situation?
Oh, you just talk about the situation. You talk about early on in the pod.
Yeah,
I'll touch on that a little bit, bro.
Okay.
So,
and just so y'all know, this is Brandon getting the opportunity to tell his story. So whatever y'all thought, this is the tea right here.
All right, so pretty much, man. Like I told you guys earlier, it was like I came back from therapy. Doc, like a real doc, cleared me. I was good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Came out to written facilities, man. Shout out to Doc. He wanted to check up on me. Did all these exercises, but like during that time, there was no need for him to like pop it out of place, man. Like
Right.
there wasn't no need for him to like pop it out of place, showing me that it's still weak and it still needs to get muscle. Like I know that, like the shit just popped out like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like it takes time, but like I'm young, so my body healing. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking fish oil.
Making
Right. He know what I'm talking about.
I said we had class together. I knew what the fuck you was dealing with.
So like I'm doing everything right, man. And then I want to say just like I wouldn't like so, bro. He wouldn't give me no PT pretty much. I ain't getting no PT, but look. Every time I got in, I damn near scored. And you asked me earlier as well, my most memorable, like my favorite moment, is me not getting in the whole half. We down. I get in. We run a stream play, 8 streams. I cribbed them 80-something yards, bro.
I remember that.
Hey, I'm fresh off the bench. Like,
I remember
say the
that.
bench, but man, I'm standing up. I'm on other shit too now. Don't get me wrong, goddamn me. So I'm fresh off the bench. Terrence on the ball. I'm carrying that mug. Hey, I'm running. Gary get a little block for me. My boy Zakari get a block. Bro, I'm in the end zone. Me and Gary, we jumped up. Gary got his 4 inches, so he jumped the hella high.
It's tall ass.
I'm like, bro, I just got in, goddamn.
Try to get me out already.
I like those moments right there were some of my most moments. Like when I got in, I shined, bro. And just like let me get back to the situation. So I told my parents kind of what happened, man. Kind of what was going on, and stepfather, him and Coach G got in a bad argument. And then once they got in that argument, man, bro, my playing time decreased a hell of a lot, bro. And then it was motherfucking it was parents in the stand, like what? Take him out. Like they was telling me, like I'm like shit. My mom was like, he just got in, he warming up. So it was shit like it was other parents that was like yelling like take number 2 out in the stands and shit. Like I don't want to go in detail there. We gonna talk about that off camera though. We gonna.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
right
cool.
now. I'm being real. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You know,
conservative. I get it.
Watch what I say. Watch what I do. You never know. But yeah, bro, it was parents in the stands telling them take her out. I mean, take me out and stuff like that. But I mean, Coach G and my stepfather got in a bad argument. He cut my playing time down a lot. And I mean, it is what it is, bro. I still went to school, bro.
Yeah,
I got a college ring, man. Most people,
yeah, that's all that matters.
Hey, most people can't say that. Transferred 4 times, still graduated on time.
Yeah,
got something my school paid for, man.
And look at you now. You're successful now, bro. You doing your thing, brother. You're doing your thing. And like I said, once again, I want to give you and Christina congratulations. That shit was long overdue. We all saw that shit coming. That shit was long overdue.
Yeah.
Better get an invite to the wedding, motherfucker. And if I don't, you better give me some wedding cake.
Good, man. Come on, man. I tell anybody, bro. If you was in those trenches with me, like, bro, you go get that invite. And look,
I appreciate it.
If anybody tap into this, bro, I was in choir. Y'all don't even know that. I was in musicals. I was in theater. Like, I don't know this. I just didn't play football. I have so many different avenues, bro. I was doing music, I was doing choir and theater. And bro, come on, man.
He was a full athlete, man.
Jack of all trades, man.
So I just got a couple more questions before you get out of here, man. So once again, the thing with the thing we're trying to do with this podcast is we're trying to get more exposure to high school athletes that are in St. Louis or Missouri because they don't give us enough. There's a lot of talent out here. So what do you think St. Louis or Missouri can do better? What can they do, or what can they do better to get athletes of the city more exposure?
So first thing first, man, there needs to be some type of rule in place to where, like they used to do back in the day. If you stay in that area, these are the public school options you have right here. Now, granted, if the schools don't have the accreditation, then I understand. But we need to keep these guys who live in those areas to go to school to those places. They can make history, man. I'm telling you, they living there for a reason. Somebody in their family made history at their schools. And what they doing is they take their child and getting their child to create history at this school over here, this school over there. And I'm talking about the private schools. We need to cut that out. If we cut that out, things will be a whole lot better.
Who just got fired? What was that? Tennessee? That's what some of these motherfuckers doing. They're doing something.
Tennessee's head coach.
Oh, we'll pay your car no.
Yeah, they not gonna they ain't gonna mention that though.
No, they definitely not gonna mention that. And that's a deep rabbit hole.
I saw a meme that said when Alabama lost the national title, I saw a meme that was like, Coach Saban was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers turning them Hellcat keys at the end of this game."
No, bro, I actually see some shit like that, bro. Like,
I can. I mean, we all know this shit's been going on in college for a long time, though. It's just this NIL deal. It makes it legal. Like, I'm happy to see some of these guys get paid.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I wish there was something in place many years ago for these other athletes, because they definitely could.
Yeah.
And
Cam, Reggie Bush. They did Reggie Bush so motherfucking long.
Dirty. That's the best college football player ever.
The most electrifying college football player ever.
I was the best running back I've ever seen.
Bro.
I saw his Pearson, dog.
Yeah, I said, yeah. That's one of the best players that ever come out of your school.
21st century, yes.
Yes. He's one of the best players, man. I actually say AP against Mizzou, we had some type of football camp. We got some free tickets, and we was able to hit those games.
Mm-hmm. So. Back when we was in the Big 12, Mizzou was in the Big 12. Yeah. All right, so next question I got for you is, whenever you decided was letting go of football hard for you, and what was the moment that you decided that you didn't want to keep pursuing that you just showed you wanted to do something else?
Perfect, man. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the story here, man. So I graduated from Ritenour. I go to JUCO. Things didn't go well there, so I had to transfer. So I transferred to Merrimack, which is in St. Louis. I'm just going there because I had got removed from that school. So then I get to D2 school, Upper Ivy University. They give me a chance.
Right.
I was there for a semester. Things didn't work out there. I transferred again. I transferred to William Penn University. Ran a triple option there, played fullback. When I got to that school, man, I was learning a new offense. I was just trying something different, man. And one thing I can say, that scholarship they gave me, it was a blessing, man. It was a nice old scholarship. Hey, at that moment, I knew it was a wrap for me. Trying to go to the next level, just based on the offense. When I got there, I worked hard. Didn't really give up, man. But I always had my stuff on the side. Getting to these business clubs, theater, choir, was doing different things, networking. But I want to say my my senior year. So I had like an internship, man. Bro, they was paying me like $25 an hour. Like, bro, like I was making bread, and I was staying up in Oklahoma.
Boomer.
Shout out to OK.
I mean, you can't turn. I mean, hey, you can't. Hey, as a college kid, you ain't gonna turn it down because we all know them motherfucking student loans ain't no joke. Boy.
No, for real. So so basically, that year that summer had an internship. Came back to fall camp late. They was hoeing me, bro. I'm like, this football dream over with. So basically, we win conferences my junior year. So my senior year, I graduate. I come out of school. I take that full-time offer from the job I had the internship with. I get down to Dallas. I'm working in Dallas. Been working here about 3 years now. So I transferred. At the time, I was trying to transfer jobs, but also I was selling shoes on the side. I always had some type of side hustle. So
right.
I knew flag football was big.
Right. Oh yeah, it's still
Oh,
big.
it's still big. So I was like, I'm in Texas. It's football.
Yeah, the football
The
state.
football state. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna get this flag football out here. Shout out to my business partner, Billy Gill. He's from St. Louis as well. We got Tough League.
Once again, shout out St. Louis,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate that. We got Tough League Dallas down here, man. So what is Tough League Dallas? It's a flag football league. It's 6-on-6. Passing on it. The quarterback has 5 seconds to throw the ball. It's 6-on-6. It's flag football. I had former NFL guys play in my league. I got 2 leagues down here in
Nice.
Dallas. Got one in Fort Worth, and I got one in Dallas. So, Tim, you mentioned I gave up football, but now what? I'm making money off football.
Yep, that's the way that's how you bounce back.
Hey, I'm not getting those big old checks like the backup running backs get or the practice squad players. But what? I'm making money off football, and I could do this.
You still found you found a loophole. That's all you found a loophole. That's all that matters.
I ain't got to work out too crazy. I ain't got to go these crazy diets. I ain't got to worry about that CTE. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm good, and I can do it. Fine.
You doing good, brother. You doing real good. Hey, man, we proud of you. I know you know damn well I'm proud of you. Fucking we was in. I had choir with this little motherfucker. I pretty much mentored him in that damn class. So it's just like it's good to see you doing well, brother. It's very good to see you doing well.
Appreciate that. For real.
No problem. Now, before we get out of here, what would you say to high school athletes that's about the seniors that's about to go through the recruiting process and dealing with them the scholarship offers and stuff like that? What advice would you give those athletes?
My advice is to sell yourself. Sell yourself like you can't sell it no more, man. Try to get the most money because they will get the money out of you some way, somehow. And take your time and make sure that you make the decision that you don't make it for someone else because you got to go through that, not them. Take your time, market yourself, but remember, put your family on, put yourself on, but you got to remember, man, to sell yourself because these people going to make money from you. And another good point with that, man, you got to make sure you have your grades together. Grades got to be together. Going through the JUCO route is a whole lot harder because you're dealing with 5-star recruits who just didn't got the grades. And then they can play 1 semester, then they're going to get out of there. Or 2 semesters, it don't matter. So you don't want to go through that level unless you have to, but you got to make sure you have your grades together and make sure that you attend these camps. And anybody got a camp, go put your name on. Even pull up to one of those goddamn destroying events. We do one-on-ones. Mm-hmm. That's all exposure right there. You got to sell yourself in this world. And now y'all got it easy. This social media platform, y'all got it easy, man. If we had that back when, I probably could have got a scholarship for weightlifting or some shit. I see the gym in the background.
I see it.
Weightlifting or some shit. It's crazy.
I definitely see it. Man. Once again, Brandon, man, we thank you for your time, brother. That's gonna be it for this episode. Once again, congratulations to you and Christina. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for the both of y'all. I'm so proud of you, brother. And it's good to see you doing well, man.
Appreciate that, man. Whenever you guys want me on here, just let me know. And if you guys do need a recommendation for the next episode, I'd like to recommend my boy Isaac Akers. He's currently coaching high school football in Illinois, but he was a tight ends coach for Malik Willis, who's the quarterback of the Titans right now. So he was a tight ends coach for that Liberty school that won the bowl. So I highly recommend you guys get him on here next to deep dive into the recruiting process of St. Louis because he's dealt with it in all these different universities by doing recruiting and coaching offensive line, tight end. So I want to shout out to my boy Isaac Akers to try to get on the Taking Shots podcast.
Right on, man. Appreciate that. You tell him tap in. Tell him tap in with us, man. Isaac, if you see this, we'd love to have you on the show, man. Love to get your insight on some things, and maybe you can help out some of the athletes that we have, that we have here in our city. So if you see this, you watch this podcast, definitely come tap in with us, man. We'll greatly appreciate it.
Real talk, man.
I appreciate you,
Yes, sir. All right, Brandon, man. And we ain't gonna hold you too much longer, bro. All right, bro. I'll be in. It's football season, so I'll be in contact with you.